together. I believe in my life, in myself, to make a change, in my community. Thank you.
Gender-based violence remains a dreaded evil in the society, and these young boys of the Okahandja community have taken a stance to reduce the statistics of GBV victims. Okahandja Municipal Councillor Beatrice Kahongondo is tasked with youth affairs at the town and was the guest speaker. Many a times, she says, men, including boys, also fall victim to gender-based violence, but due to stigma, many choose to hide and find it difficult to speak out.
But if we can create a society where we can talk to each other, we can have a common understanding that let us first love each other before we want to hurt each other, we can start to change some of these things.
She says GBV is also not only physical abuse and comes in many forms, adding that some cultural practices on the African continent also play a part in the rising statistics.
As I think the statistics with gender-based violence in Africa might be a little bit more, because we still have what we call the child marriages, where a child of 10, 11 years old, as soon as you start menstruating, you are married off to a husband, or 40, 50 years old. Your body has not developed to the extent where you can accommodate a 40-year-old man with kids and everything else.
Cornelius Oupa Shimbuli, the facilitator of the workshop, encouraged the boys to be cognizant of peer pressure. He says sometimes the burden of an absent father may lead to the boy child to engage in unfavorable activities.
Because many of you here, you don't have the love of a father, isn't it? It's true, ne? Wie se pad afgesterwe? Whose father died long time ago? Mine. Who still has a father? But is your father present? Whose father is always present? Okay? I feel. And that father, that's why maybe many of us, when we are not having fatherly love, we move to the streets. And then when my friends are there, they influence me. And then I move with my friends because I find love there. And that's where this breaking in and those things are happening. So we want you guys to come away from those things.
The Blue Project will also host a series of workshops and will also aid the boy child in academic affairs and building confidence. Emil Gamro Seibeb, NBC News, Okahandja.